What's good, y'all? It's your boy Need for Sheed coming back with another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. And in this season, I have been dealing with some of my friends on their business adventures. A lot of my friends are entrepreneurs. A lot of people I know do a lot of different things. So for this season, I want to highlight some people I know and just highlight the stuff that they're doing. And some of the stuff that they are doing should be encouraging to others. And also, just in case you need inquiries about anything like that, this is another person you can go to that's owner their own craft, doing everything that they want to do. And at the same time, it's somebody that if you want to work with the future, you can always go to their links and everything and go check out and see exactly what they have going. So I just want to highlight some of the people I know, and that's why we started on I'm Just Reminiscing on this episode. So today I got my friend from school back when we was in middle school, high school, Mr. Deion. Deion, say what's up to the people for me.
Going on, people? Yes, sir. Long time, man. Long time.
Long time, man. Long time. Me and him ain't been in the same room over, man, 7 years. 7, 8 years.
Bro, honestly, I think it's been longer than that, bro. It's probably
we're coming up
on
12. So yeah, we graduated 13. So yeah, it's coming up on 9 years, almost 10.
Yeah, bro. It's been a stretch, man.
It's been a good stretch. It's coming up on 9 next year. So yeah, almost 10 years. So it's good when you can reconnect with people, man, and just seeing how their life is. And that's the one thing that after all the blasting we do and everything like that, when it comes to social media, keeping up with people is one of the biggest things that it has done. You can find anybody, people that you didn't talk to since 8th grade, and you remember them, y'all were cool, you can find them if you remember
right.
stuff. So this one thing I love how it connects, and it shows us how we have grown up and everything ever since we was younger. Because some of the decisions we was making back then, we can like back then high school decisions 13, 14, 15. That was different.
Right.
We knocking on 30. We're close to 30 now, so that's a little different ball game.
Man, look, it's so crazy to even like think about. Like when saying it out loud is like, bro, like what was like 10, 12 years ago, even like, bro, we were like kids, bro, and we was chilling, not care, we having fun. Man, look, all we had to worry about was our grades and whatever extracurricular we had going on, and that was it, bro. And cleaning my room.
Just don't get in trouble. If you don't get in trouble, you straight. Everything else was easy.
That's it, bro. That's it. You coasting.
Easily. Teachers didn't care. Teachers didn't care either. They let us roll. They let us roll through the school too. They didn't care.
Man, everything, bro. We was doing it, bro. You see, I had to give you the eyebrow raise, man. Yeah, hey, I was getting into it.
Man, I miss some of that stuff. That middle school and high school days, you talking about doing dumb stuff at Wooddale didn't, and they didn't care. Miss Kyle was cool. I love Miss Kyle's principal. He was cool. But at the same time, everybody in the school still did whatever they wanted to. It wasn't
right, man. And the one thing, man, that I know I miss the most, bro, out of like, from like back then or just being young in general, bro, is just not having any real like responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably the thing. What I miss most is just having no responsibility. Now it's a lot, man. Adulting is adulting for real.
You gotta keep these lights on. That's a whole different ball. Yeah. You gotta keep these lights on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely, bro. And like, unless you were raised in like a household where things were very religious or spiritual, bro, like, you tend to find yourself a little bit more as you get older, and start figuring things out. Like back then, we really don't understand as much as we do when we get older,
Because we would tell ourselves right now, what we know right now, telling ourselves 10 years ago, how we was when we were 15 and 16, hey man, you need to, if you want this, you need to do this, do that, and you will be
right.
dead. half of the people that I know that got degrees would not have it right now. If we went back, half of the people that got degrees would not have them right now. They would not.
I can believe that, bro. I can believe that. Hey, look,
right now,
I wouldn't have it no other way. I promise you, man. I it's crazy. You know, while in school, you know, going into my 4th year, I was just like, you know what, this ain't it. This not for me.
My junior year, going to my senior year, I was like, I went in wanting to do physical therapy. Then I got there and it was cool. But then I came junior, I was like, man, communications was my mind. I was like, man, I kind of like this more than I do the physical therapy. But at that time, I was like, that's another 2.5, almost 3. That's another 2.5 years. That's more money. That's more that. I was like, let me go ahead and get out. And then we started to realize too, man, people don't even be caring what degree you get, what experience you get. We learned that more than anything. What experience you got.
That's the first thing I learned, bro. That's the first thing I learned. And I was, you know, I went along the route of being in business, you know what I'm saying? And like as I talk to people, you know, it's just, it all becomes a like who you know and a what you know. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any experience? Who do you know to get you into these different places and positions, bro? Like you can have this piece of paper, but like at the end of the day, somebody wants to see experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning that now. Like even with what I do, they want to see experience. They don't really care about the degree aspect. Sometimes it's an additional or bonus, but like, you know, how long have you been in the field or in the industry? Like, right. Oh, you've been here, you've been doing it for 5+ years. That's exactly what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, things like that. And, you know, it makes a difference, bro. It makes a complete difference.
You gotta be.
There's networking and everything. That hey, look, if we didn't network, everything else would be obsolete, bro. Everybody that are in like they're in high positions or, you know, have some type of power or whatever, all that falls under the same umbrella. Like they had to know somebody.
Yep. Know somebody that knows somebody.
But then again, that's just how I feel. I'm gonna let other people have their own opinions.
That foot in the door is the biggest thing that you learn in college. I know I got plenty of friends and stuff that they got jobs in different places at schools, everything like that, based off the people that we know, literally based off of who they talked to while we was in college, which a lot of people should. I will encourage anybody that's doing any type of technical school, any type of vocational, anything like that, or college, talk to your professors, talk to everybody on campus, because man, those networks are real. They get put doors in a lot of places, and a lot of people think the degree is the biggest thing. When it comes to it, out of the top 3, degree is like the third thing. Experience and who you know kind of trumps the degree.
Right.
Yeah, which is crazy.
100%. It definitely does.
Yeah, which is crazy. You paid all that money for the experience, not necessarily the degree.
Mm-hmm.
And then you learn that you get so many people that's in jobs that was like, man, bro, my degree is nothing like that. These folks running a business, they got a history degree. You say, bro, they got a history degree and they running this whole store. What happened? They worked at this store and they worked up. What they get? Experience. That's how they got this job, and that's where they at. It's not necessarily the degree they was in. Psychology, people in HR and human resources, just, you know, hiring people, office coordinators and stuff like that, is like people, unless you're a lawyer, doctor, engineer, stuff like that, where that degree is mostly specific, everything else is kind of interchangeable.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, bro.
So, oh yeah, talking about that would have been a lot different. But like you said, speaking of what you're doing now, when you said when it comes to the experience, I seen like the producing and the videos and stuff like that. And like you said, growing up with you, I knew you got a music background. I mean, being in band and everything, it was a music background. So but that's just, but most, like I said, most of the stuff, most of the entertainment, it starts with those instruments like that anyway, to get to where you at. So that's a basic that, I mean, it's needed. It's not like, it's, even though we listen to different types of music and everybody listens to different types of music, the basis of it is still the same. So it's kind of,
right.
it's kind of cool to be going from that into an area where you can blend in music with the video. You could blend everything
Right.
together. So was this something that always was in your mind when we was in school, or did the video editing or the music was always there? Was the videos and everything like that, did that come after?
Okay, so how it all started, bro. I had been in a band since like the 6th grade, bro. Like, all the way through high school, and at that point, bro, I wanted to go to an HBCU, bro. I wanted to, pursue a career. I wanted to be an engineer, an audio engineer. That's really what I wanted to do, bro. But like when I got when I got to school, first I ended up it wasn't really my choice, but the school I ended up going to was a PWI, and they didn't offer really anything other than like music composition and things that I just wasn't interested in. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's where I found business, and I moved into like logistics is what I was majoring in, and everything kind of changed for me. Like I love music. And so with me being in band, I was able to listen, take a song, analyze, break it down, and like hear, feel, see different things, you know what I'm saying, while I'm listening to music. And throughout time, I always wanted my own camera, but I couldn't afford one. I was working through college and things like that, and I just never could afford a camera. And so eventually, I want to say about 2014, was it about 2014? I think it was 2015. I was able to buy a camera and play with it, things like that. And I really, really was like, I couldn't even explain the feeling. And, as I kept doing things myself, I kind of got more and more into it. And my partner, my best friend, that is my partner now, somebody that was very close to me in school, and he was doing what I saw, like he was just like making like motion graphics and things like that and posting them online. And then I had noticed that he had started doing like music videos, and I was like, whoa, this is legit. Like let me tap in with him and see like, hey, what can you help me with? And so I reached out to him. This was around, I want to say about, dang, was this about 2017, 2018, something like that. Reached out to him. I'm like, yo, bro, like I see you doing music videos. I got my camera. I just bought a new camera. Was trying to see if there's any tips, any pointers you can give me. And we just kept, he just kept helping me.
Right.
And I did my first video shortly after my first conversation with him. And that video isn't that great, but it was a start, you know what I'm saying? And then my second, right, we got to start somewhere. And then my second video was better, like drastically, like way better than like my first one. And also too, on my second video, he had came down to Memphis because originally he was in Chattanooga. And so he had came all the way down to help me with that video. And ever since that day, I have been literally by his side the entire time. You know what I'm saying? We've been riding together, and we started a business together. And I definitely didn't see how like I didn't see it like being something that I would be doing full time. But like I knew once I shot my first music video, like this is something that I truly enjoyed. And I was very passionate about it. And, you know, with my business, we more so push the creative. If you look at any of our videos, we always push the creative. None of our videos look alike. And you know, we're always just trying to do something different and experiment and you know, things like yeah, you have to, man. Feel like that's what keeps us relevant, man. People like to see creativity nowadays. That's why social media is what it is, because you got a lot of comedians out there. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people do a lot of things out there. A lot of people do a lot of things out there. But like I said, it's not hard to just connect and be like, okay, I like what they're doing. I'm gonna follow that. I like that.
Right.
I like what they're doing. It's so many people out there that if you're passionate about what you're doing, the people that you need to gravitate towards you, they will. The people that you want to gravitate towards you, they will, because you putting in the content that you know the audience you want to attract. So you know exactly how you're gonna get those people to look at your work and look at how hard you're working. You know, everything works out. But like I said, everybody starts at some place. Like I said, the first video that we dropped and the 100th video that we dropped, drastically different. Drastically different. That first video, you look at it now, you like, whew, that wasn't it.
Bro, like you have to see my first video in the very last video I did, and you're gonna be like, whoa, like you did this in what amount of time?
Right.
Like even if you saw my first video to my second video to my third video to the fourth, it doesn't matter. Each and every time you see growth in each and every video. And that's what I enjoy the most about what it is that I'm doing. I'm literally always trying something new every time that I shoot. And you know what I'm saying, bro? Like I just didn't see things getting to this point at all, you know. But I think what helped it even more was the fact that I was trying to pursue music.
Right.
And so it helps me when I need to listen to someone's song, when I need to come up with ideas, how it is that like when I'm holding the camera, when I'm framing or composing a shot, what it needs to feel, what I need to feel when I see the image. There's so much that goes into it.
Yep.
And I think that's what helps me at least excel in what it is that I'm doing. And you know, things are really, really going pretty good, man. And I'm definitely like just really blessed, and I'm thankful that like I could get as far as I have, you know what I'm saying, and not having to literally put myself in a hole. I definitely stress myself out. Being an entrepreneur is stressful in itself, but you know what I'm saying, like I've been doing well enough to like literally do what I enjoy doing, and also being able to sustain living and everything like that you know I need to worry about, you know what I'm saying, as an adult. Like it's all taken care of, man. And like all I'm doing is literally doing what I enjoy doing. It's never changed ever since like I put my focus on that. I don't like, even from like when we're on social media, like I don't necessarily try and target people. I definitely just let those people find me, or you know what I'm saying, come to me. I do my part, of course, but for the most part, I just want people to see the vision. I want people to feel the vision. Like when they see this, how do they feel? And you know what I'm saying, let them see my journey or my story. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't hard, man. I've been through a lot, you know, and I just want people to know that like you can do it. You know, there's a lot of things like that can happen for you in a short amount of time, or it may take you a couple years, but you can't put a time limit on what it is that you're chasing after, you know. As long as you're putting forth the effort, it will happen. And so yeah,
all about consistency consistency and effort. And like I said,
consistency and effort, 100%, bro.
100% of the time, man. I've seen that in a lot of my friends, a lot of y'all that have succeeded in what you're doing right now. And I'm taking pointers from you guys. So I'm trying to, input that into my structure, into my life. That way I can see the growth that I want to see when it comes to my YouTube channel and my episodes and stuff like that. I see some of the things that you guys are doing, which makes complete sense. It was like, man, this is a 24-hour, some ideas are coming all the time, and you just got to make time to do it. You just got to, like you said, doing something that you love, you're never working.
Right.
You're never working. You have no problem getting up at 7 o'clock and going then shoot this video because, hey, I love shooting videos. So this getting up at 7 o'clock to go shoot this is not bad. It doesn't hurt me.
Right.
Like you said, you could be tired, you can be everything like that, but the excuses and everything like that, you put those excuses away because it's like, but I want to do this. So I don't care. I don't care that I'm out 7 to 7 shooting a video. Okay.
Hey, those days are long, man, but like it all comes together, man. When you rap, you gotta remember, like, you know what I'm saying? For me, like, because I'm an entrepreneur and I may freelance, whatever the case may be, I'm not going in, I'm not clocking in 9 to 5 every single day.
All.
I don't have any real excuses. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already ahead of the game. I'm doing something that many people wish they could do. Like, I don't have to clock into anything. I may go the entire month and not do anything, but I might have 1 week where I'm literally working 12, 14 hours every single day for a straight week. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just the equivalent to somebody working a 9 to 5 for the whole month. And as good as that sounds, it is very stressful. But like, once you get done with like these projects and everything like that, man, it's so worth it. It's so worth it, man. Especially when you're
the feedback. Yeah.
Being your own boss, like, hey, it's the move. It's the move.
I'm trying to get to that point of transitioning this to where when I'm talking to people or talking to my videos and stuff, that it gets the views that I want, starting out getting the views that I want so I can constantly each month, because the ideas I want, let me put them all together and drop it and everything like that. Like, most of this stuff that's coming out, it's coming out in next year. I'm not probably posting no more this year. I'm building up all of my episodes for all 3-4 things that I'm doing and just dropping them all next year. Just keep it. I think the thing that the consistency and the time that I drop things has to be more fluid and it has to be more stable. I have to, if I want to drop Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it needs to be dropped. You got to make sure that, I'm at the point now I've been dropping. I'll drop at 12 one time and then I dropped at 3 the next time. It's like, you gotta get some type of consistency so people know exactly when it's coming. And, picking up on little stuff like that, that's what I'm trying to take a part of. But some of the music, but you just don't do music video. You do everything, right? or you want to stay towards music a little bit more.
So I'll put you up on a little game, man. Like, so I started with music videos, then I got into more of a professional, like doing work with a like production ad agency, things like that. So then, like, products and different brands and things like that. And then, I've been kind of experimenting and trying to see, what I like and I don't like, because that's always good to know. There's, when we're talking about a camera, there's so many different things you can shoot, so many different styles, whatever the case may be. Like, you want to figure out what you like doing, you know what I'm saying? And so, I've done a couple of documentaries at this point. I've done like a small like web TV series. You know what I'm saying? So just like experimenting with different things like products and ads.
Around it. Just
Man, I've tried to do
yeah.
some of any and everything, man. Done things in beauty, and you know, it's just trying to see what I like and I don't like. That's just the main point,
Yeah.
you know. And when we get down to it, what I enjoy the most is music videos.
Mm-hmm.
But when we talk about, you know, something that I definitely also have a passion for, and that is, you know, being in the ad space and helping other businesses thrive, like creating content for businesses, things like that. And so like I enjoy doing that as well. But everything else, no, I do not like doing it. everything else that I mentioned, I don't like doing it. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. When I got my first taste of like that whole like TV like series, like even though it was like small and you know, it's a lot, man. It's stressful.
Oh, I can see a 10-minute video, a 10-minute series video, or a 15-minute take you hours,
days
to finish a 10 or 15-minute web series video. I can imagine this ain't no this ain't no flyby. Yeah, you're gonna get this done in 24 hours or something like that. It's like, nah, it's gonna take you a minute.
And you know, it's not that, you know, it's like the level that we try and produce every video. Like we try and make sure that it's at the peak as far as like quality goes, and making sure that we putting out the best content possible. You know what I'm saying? So it went way beyond, oh, we're just gonna try and film this with the bare minimum. Like, no, we're going all the way in. We tried to get the full reality TV series going, like everything from the commentary to the, you know, the events that were taking place to, you know, the sound, audio, everything. It was just a real big project, man. And I'm excited for that to come, and that'll be out next year. I'll make sure make sure you get to see that before any and everybody else, man. I'll make sure you get to see that.
Yeah, I got to get that. I got to get that. I want to see that, because that's another thing. I read a couple skits before, so that's another thing. I like stuff like that. It's fun. It's a good time. So I definitely want to see that, because, like you said, that's not only something that you want to do. That's experience, and as a resume builder.
Right.
Doing stuff like that, and shows that, okay, I can shoot a lot of different things. But a web series, man, that's great. Like I said, because people trust you to do it, and then they see that you're going above and beyond to make sure that your videos just want some of the greatest videos that you put out there. Like I said, it's amazing that somebody has so much trust in you to do it, and you feel like, okay, I gotta give them like I said, everything has to go into this. Yeah, that's, I mean, hey,
every time.
Yeah, hey, you put your best shot up every time, best foot forward every time. Got to, like I said, this
can't cut no corners, man.
Yeah,
you can't cut no corners, man.
Because it's obvious.
This business feeds me, man. It's very obvious, man. This business is what takes care of me, you know, and my business. So like, hey, you can't cut no corners, man. You got to take care of your people, and make sure people get a clear understanding of what it is that they asking for. Because not a lot of people like understand, like, you know, for us, it's like what they're asking for is just a lot. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize, like, oh, I want to shoot a TV series. Well, I'm like, well, you do know that, you know, that's a serious project. You know what I'm saying? For some, right. And when you send somebody an example, so let's say you're an artist and you say, hey, I want a music video. And then you start sending me examples of what you want it to look like, but you start sending me Drake videos or, you know what I'm saying, 2 Chainz videos. And I'm like, yo, bro, like you do realize that like they had like probably like $250,000 to play with, right?
Right.
Like,
they budget is different.
right. They budget is different. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you gotta realize, like, hey man, like, look at the scale, like 250 grand, $500. Like, bro, this is it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We this conversation is kind of dead right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I tell them like we you know do the best that we can with what we have, but that's just out of reach. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you gotta be realistic.
Yeah. We try and get people to be realistic. Like, hey man, you gotta up the budget, man. Like you gotta realize like just to book a location, it takes us probably, you know, if we want to do everything in one location, or even if we want to do half of whatever it is that we're doing, hey, it's gonna take 4 to 6 hours. And that's cutting it short. Like, you know, usually it takes about 8 to 10. But you know, we talking about $150 an hour easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I made it to the point now where like it's not just me. I have, you know, I'm a camera operator, cinematographer, DP, whatever you want to call it. It's all me. My partner is the director. That's all him. That's 2 people. Then we go as far as bringing on somebody to do the lighting, somebody to do sound if it's needed, somebody to be an art director, because usually people want a set built and things like, you know, so we're bringing in different pieces because you can't do it all yourself.
Oh no, not
you
at
can, but you're always gonna come up short. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna miss
and
something.
you're gonna miss something every single time, bro. No matter what we did, we tried to do everything, wear all the shoes, put on all the hats. It doesn't work ever. You know what I'm saying? We tried to do everything and it just doesn't work, bro. Sometimes you got to delegate some of these things to other people and let them do that so you can focus on what's really important. You know what I'm saying? So just how like you take your series or whatever it is that you're doing, once you get to a certain point, let's say this is just the first installment. When you get to season 2, you're going to be working probably with a videographer.
Somebody,
and you know, exactly. And then you're going to give this to them to let them handle that. So you can focus on just creating the content, making sure you're at, you know what I'm saying, while you talking and interviewing people, like you asking the right questions, you keeping everything, keeping people entertained and keeping, you know what I'm saying, the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? People want to be, they want to know, you know what I'm saying? So you have to do your part and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you focus on this content and you making sure people are constantly engaged. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's what it takes, man. You have to like delegate and just focus on what it is that you do best, which is creating the content. You can't edit no video. I know you can't. I'm looking at you and I know you can't edit videos. I know you don't want to do it. It's tedious, and somebody else can do it in a shorter amount of time than you can.
Yeah, just let
so
them.
Why not?
Hey,
give it to them, man.
Give them some experience too. Hey, I need you to edit this for me. I seen some of your work. I want you to edit this for me. Like you said, hey, you bringing on people that you worked with before or giving an opportunity with, so you know exactly what they're going to bring. They think about it the same way we think about it. So they're going to do their best to put this together as well.
Right. Yeah. Correct, man. Correct. And you know what I'm saying? I tend to usually only work with people that have the same passion that I have. You know what I'm saying? Unless we talking about a major company or something like that, then I might go out here and I might do whatever it is for them for the money. But for the most part, for the most part, man, I truly only, you know, surround myself or do things with people that want what's best for themselves or that invest in themselves. You know what I'm saying? And like people know like, hey, this is an investment. I want to do this and I want to do that.
Right.
Man, I can't tell you, like, when I started, like, that's all I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I was doing this in my free time before I started full time.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing this in my free time, man. So like I only had Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah.
uh, and
Yep.
I dedicate all my time to learning, getting the experience, meeting people, trying to do work with people, and like, some got it and some didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that got it and the ones that really have that passion and that drive, those are the people I work with the most. You know what I'm saying? With
Understand.
the things that I'm doing, man, people get scared off by like, oh, like this stuff looks really good. I don't think I can afford him, or I don't think it does. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you got it or you don't, or you know what I'm saying? If you passionate about it, I'm definitely, in the at a point where like I'm willing to help people, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like help them
Mm-hmm.
get to where they need to be. And because not everybody, like I started with absolutely nothing,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know for a fact I needed help. And my partner is the one that took me in. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have leveled up as fast as I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have gotten as far as I have today. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have the business that I have. I wouldn't have worked with who I've worked with so far. Like he played a major role, and he didn't do that for any money. He did that
Off the strength.
because he
Yeah.
saw that off the strength, because he saw that I had that passion, and
Mm-hmm.
we both shared that. He has the same passion that I have, and
Right.
we've been feeding off each other and holding each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, cool.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, you're supposed to, man. So definitely surrounding yourself by people that are holding you accountable will
All the
go a
time.
long way. It'll go a long way, man, for real.
Don't need no yes, man.
And being very, very consistent, man. If you didn't have people holding you accountable, it wouldn't get done. Like, before we even got on this phone call, bro, I know for a fact I've been dropping the ball like every week, every other week, because we supposed to been, you know what I'm saying, had this conversation. We supposed to been rapping, man. But like, look, bro, my life be in shambles. Like
Bro,
I'll be
life
heavy
happens.
working one week. I be, you know what I'm saying, going through it, just trying to figure things out, like with my business or actually shooting. And like, it's always something, but like you definitely stay consistent. And if it wasn't for that, I promise you I wouldn't have I would have been like, I'll do it when I get a chance, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hey, that consistency plays a major role.
But I understand, my mindset has also been, I understand this ain't like if we was 15, 16 and I asked y'all to record videos. We can always find time. We can do it right after school. It'd be 30, 45
Right.
minutes, we in and we out. We had a point now, hey man, we gotta do stuff to, like I said, we gotta keep these lights on. We gotta, hey,
Right.
in the words of Young Dolph, get paid, young nigga, get paid. That's
Hey,
what's going
look,
on. Hey,
you ain't saying nothing but a word.
you gotta make the money, man. You gotta make the money and you gotta make it work for you. So at that point, I'm like, it's cool because I got a lot of stuff I could do by myself that I can keep creating content. So when I do get
Mm-hmm.
you guys, I'd be like, all right, cool, I got them. So when I'm ready to drop it, I could just drop it. It's cool. It all works out at the end. Like I said, especially in the entrepreneur and entertainment business, you never know what you're gonna do, and you don't never know when you're gonna do it. Like you said,
Right.
it'll be a week straight. You working 12 hours a day, a week straight. Then for the next 2 weeks, you ain't did nothing. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
It just
Right.
happens. You just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
some of the
man.
best thing? What's some of your favorite videos that you've shot so far?
Man, I'll split it up, man. So one of my favorite. So if we were talking about music videos, I would say one of my favorites at the moment that I've done has to be it has to be the last one that I put out with an artist named Memoir,
Mm-hmm.
and the title of the song is Oh man, not a, I don't ran a blank talking about it.
It happens, man. It's so
Man,
much. It's so much.
look, I've been working on it for I couldn't tell you how long, man, and messed around and forgot the name of the song just that fast, like as I was saying it.
Like I said, you got, like I said, you got the person that sung it. So
right. It's Memoir, and the name of the video is Chef's Kiss. And you know, there was definitely a lot of challenges involved in that video, but that has definitely been my favorite one up to date, where like I think we got to a point where we had so many, you know, hands on set where we were able to get a lot more done.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was like one of those times where like everything just pretty much just worked out the day of. And you know, I really enjoyed that video. It's definitely the song it grows on you. It's a it's a slapper, and it could be, you know, it's a sleeper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a slapper for sure. And you know, if I had to mention another project that I worked on, it has to be I did a short documentary with Isaiah Rashad
Oh wow.
and Rolling Stone. It's on Rolling Stone's page on their YouTube channel, but that interview or not interview, but that little short documentary, we filmed that in Chattanooga, and that was definitely an experience. You know what I'm saying? And I really enjoyed that project, and definitely one of the things that I'm definitely proud of, man, because it takes, you know, for a lot of people, man, it takes a lot of time to get to where, you know, I'm at right now. And I'm not anywhere near far, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like, I know how much like work and how much of a grind it takes. And I'm not gonna lie, like you know, I've been literally grinding day in, day out, especially since I've been full time. Like this has been the only thing that I've done. I've lost sleep. I haven't eaten. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
done. Hey, look, for this, I done did quite a lot. I done invested every single dollar, my entire savings account into this, everything, man, because it's just something I'm passionate about. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I feel like as long as I'm chasing what I want to do and I don't see work, I just see me having fun. Like, hey, it's nothing.
Right.
Nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying?
The work will pay me back. The work I put in now will pay me back. So
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely. And it's kind of crazy because still to even like it's funny because you mentioned Dolph, but like I always carry this Yo Gotti quote on my back, which is if a nigga don't hustle, then a nigga don't eat.
Eat.
And like I look, bro, look, that's how I live
It's
my
easy.
entire life. I got to get it in, man. Like, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. Hey, I don't want to sleep. I need to eat. You feel me?
Right. I gotta eat something.
Look,
Yeah.
man, it's a dirty game, man. And there's
Oh,
people out here, man. And it blows my mind, man. I watch a lot of videos. I look at a lot of documentaries, just podcasts, and I'm always just listening to what other people have going on. And like, bro, like people are doing some of the craziest things, bro. Like, and like they're happy,
oh
and
yeah.
that's all they care about. And it's the weirdest stuff. Like you have people creating and being in the business of certain things that are just odd. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
really some
somebody likes
odd
it.
stuff.
Somebody likes
Somebody
it.
likes it.
Somebody
Somebody
likes
likes it. And they're living some really, really outrageous lifestyles off of something just that they enjoy doing.
it. It's fun. It's fun. Like I said, it's fun to you. It doesn't feel like work. I was like, man, somebody be like, man, I just like cats. So I'm recording everything cats. You got cat lovers out there. It's just
Yeah.
people gonna love it. It's like no matter what you do, somebody's gonna like it. Somebody's gonna like it. It may just take a while before you get enough people that like it, but somebody's always gonna watch the video. No matter what, somebody's going to watch it.
Right.
So you just keep putting out because you keep feeling that things are working. Like I said, you keep doing it, You do it long enough, you'll get your big break. Everybody catches a big break.
Hey, look, I've looked at it from the point of view that I don't care who watches it. What I'm putting out is what I love.
Yes.
I'm proud of everything that I put out. If I don't like it, you're not gonna see it.
Oh, no,
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Not one bit. Not one
I
bit.
know if I drop the ball or something happened, if there's a missing piece, whatever it is, if I do not like it, you are not going to see it at all. It's not gonna see the light of day ever.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, look, what anybody else thinks, like, it's good and all. I literally create things for people to see, for people to feel. But at the end of the day, if I do not love it, it does not get seen. And I don't care about anything past what I feel about it.
It'd be
You
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
archives. It'll be in the archives. That thing would not drop. You feel me? It would. I would not post that.
Right. But hey, if I love it, it's getting out there, and you know, whatever comes with that, hey, look, I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody that listens to this and they go and check out my website, my, you know, my media, social media, anything, like, because that plays a major role. Just because you looked at it and you said, oh, this ain't that bad. If you said it to yourself and you didn't actually engage, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm totally fine with that.
Right.
You know, as long as I did what I knew that I was doing, like, I set myself up for like any type of negative reviews or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open to everything. So
Right.
like when I put it out, I know there's not always going to be positive feedback. But when I do get it, when I do receive it, even the negative, like, I take that and I do something with it. I take it and, you know, put it towards my next project and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, or maybe I should. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I like it this way, so this is what I'm going to continue to put out. You know what I'm saying? Because it is, hey, look, it's not stopping anything. You know, I'm gonna keep this engine going.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep putting out, man. And I'm gonna do it until I get onto the where I'm trying to go. And honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out. Where I want to go. Where is the end?
Excuse
I don't
me.
know.
We don't ever know. We don't ever. We none of us know. We got a mindset of what I would want to do, but when we get to the point, we always gonna figure out exactly. I think I could do this. I think I like this. I think I like this is
Right.
cool. But like I said, we know what we want to be able to do. What we doing is supplying what I like to do in my lifestyle. Once we get to that point,
Right.
then you start thinking, it's like, okay, what's something else I like to do that I can do just like this?
Exactly, bro. Like, that's how it started with me, bro. I didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't think I'd be making a entire career out of this. You know what I'm saying? But I did. Once I got to this point, it was like, okay, well, now I just, you know, if I just give myself enough time and I keep practicing, then I'll be able to work with a major brand. I worked with a major brand, and I was like, okay, now what? Let me just continue to make these small goals for myself while, you know, making these goals, put them in the back of my head and just continue doing what I'm doing, which is just growing, and, you know, practicing and perfecting my craft, and
Oh yeah.
all that'll come. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, that's when Rolling Stones, and then from Rolling Stones, just being on that set got me a even bigger documentary. And like, there's like things just, man, look, they just
Snowball effect.
snowballed, bro. It
Snowball
just
effect.
snowballed, bro. And it
Snowball
just
effect.
kept going and it kept going, bro. And like, I'm like, okay, well, now I need to maybe set the bar even higher. What do I want next? What do I want? I don't really know now, you know, because I'm constantly reaching that level that, like, I didn't think I'd even be at, you know what I'm saying, in this amount of time. And so like, I'm very grateful, man, because it's tough, you know. It's not perfect by any
Oh no.
means, you know what I'm saying. It's definitely not perfect. I'm not saying that like, hey, I got it going on, because it's not the case.
You're still learning. You're still learning.
I'm still learning, bro. And the opportunities, I'm very grateful for them. And, you know, even if it hadn't got that far, I'm grateful for the people that have truly believed in what it is that I do, what my company does, and the vision that we have when we're creating for people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we truly care about every artist, every individual that we work with, as a creative, as somebody that enjoys doing what they're doing in their craft. And we just want to see people thrive. We want to make and create like amazing visuals for people. And that's the end, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because if you feel comfortable with yourself putting out this, you know, the people out there watching will feel comfortable with it as well. Because they know once you put it out, you felt comfortable that was like, I did my best job on this. So I want you to see it now. So once they see, okay, this is how everything is shot for them. This is how they like to do their things. Now I'm like, okay, I can expect this or something like this. And people start to gravitate towards what you like. Like I said, what you like to do as well. So people's mindsets get changed all the time watching videos. People's mindset every time. A lot of people flip just because.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, shooting a documentary, especially with IJR Rashad, shout out to IJR Rashad. I mean, somebody who has a flow like that, because now you're getting because a flow like that has a different type of mindset than a lot of other type of rappers, like the upbeat, what we call it mumble rappers, the upbeat mumble rappers and stuff like that. Like I said, their style is a little bit different. But if you get into the mind of one of those that like Logic, IJR Rashad, J. Cole, them, one of them, you get into their mindset, it's a whole different. That vibe is totally different.
Right. And that's what we calling that conscious rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of genre, it kind of gets into that, man. And you know, at first, you know, I was kind of skeptical, man, because, you know, although I do enjoy creating, like I do enjoy music videos in general, bro. Like it's really hard to work with people that you enjoy listening to, and you never know when if you want to really meet them. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I've heard people, man, so many times just say like you don't want to meet the person you idolize or look up to, or you know what I'm saying, and things like that, because they may not be the person that, you know,
you thought
they portray themselves to be on, you know, TV or, you know, the internet. And man, I met him, man, and man, look, he is a great person. Like he is a great guy, man.
Yeah.
Family man. He enjoys his family, being in the presence of his friends, man. He's very carefree, outgoing,
down to earth guy.
Down to earth, man. Truly, man.
Yeah.
There is no cap in his rap. I assure you that. You know what I'm saying?
Vibes are great. Those are some of the greatest vibes ever. And I think that's why I gravitate towards that more so than other styles of rap. I'm always J. Cole drops on my on it. Kendrick drops on my on it. Logic drops on it. Man, I'm on it. I mean, like I said, it's just the Wale. I love Wale. Like I just love that style of music. Is just
right.
Andre 3000 verse can take me everywhere.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, and a lot of these people that you just mentioned, bro, are really genuine people. You know what I'm saying? And man, look, bro. I went to the J. Cole came to Atlanta not too long ago, you know, during his off-season tour. Man, if you didn't get a chance to be a part of that, if you didn't get to see it at all in person, I'm sorry for you, man.
I'm going to Dreamville. I'm going to Dreamville. I'm going.
Good, man. Look, I'm telling you,
I already got my tickets.
It was incredible, man. I'm telling you, J. Cole, he is that nigga. He is that nigga.
I was so mad when he went on tour the other time. Was it with Young Thug or was it with Young Thug or Drake? He was on tour a couple of years ago. I forgot. He was with Young Thug. Because
I was about to say, I think that was Thug for sure.
Yeah, I think Drake was with the Migos, and I think J. Cole's with Young Thug, and they came to Nashville, and I couldn't go, and I was so mad. I was like, if he go on tour again or he do something, I'm going. And I saw those Dreamfield Festival. I was like, gotta get the tickets because I stay in Knoxville now, Carolina, 5 hours away. Where he's at, 5 hours away. I'm going.
Make that trip, bro. Make that trip. Look, I'm telling you, it's
ready.
It's so worth it, bro.
Yes.
If you ain't been to one of his concerts, bro,
I'm going.
I can't even explain it to you, bro.
I want to see J.I.D. I want to see Ari Lennox. I want to see all of them. It's gonna be. Yeah. J. Cole, because Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. People know that. Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. Now, Wayne in the last 5-6 years, okay, I understand where we at. I understand where we at with him. But that 2000 Wayne, that 2000 to 2011 Wayne, that period, that was different. That he couldn't do nothing. But he couldn't nobody do nothing with him. But in that same time, Eminem, love the lyrics. Eminem, I'm always on there. Who else was bombing that time? Kanye, old Kanye, got graduation, college dropout, that it sticks with you. All that music, the Jay-Z Blueprint, it just stays with you. It's like a lot of those rappers I love. That's why I'm glad Andre 3 Stacks can stay the test of time. Just because he ain't dropped the album and he's still one of them ones. Man ain't dropped the album. He still, if he on the beat, I love it. It's just like, it's crazy how much music has so much influence over everything.
Right.
Man, man, those are some of the best, some of my favorite artists. Like I said, J. Cole, Kendrick today. It's Wale, Big Sean, Big Crit. I mean, it's
you got a solid list of artists, man. These are all great artists, but I do have to ask you. I have to ask you, what is your favorite Wayne album?
Carter 2. Carter 2.
2?
Carter 2 is my favorite Wayne album because I feel like what's the name got the most hype? Carter 3 got the most hype. Like the anticipation for 3 to drop after he killed every feature for like a year straight before 3 dropped, that build up to 3 was great. And 3 was a great album. That's my second favorite. But 2 to me, with Best Rapper Alive, Fly In, Fireman, Money on My Mind, Hit 'Em Up, that album was one.
It was definitely one of those ones,
it
bro.
Was one of
like
one.
when we
3 is right
when we
there.
talk about one, I gave you that response, but Carter 2 is definitely number 1. And then for me, it's not Carter 3. I can't put that there. For me, it's gotta be Like Father, Like Son.
Oh man.
Hey man, I can bump that. I bump that like every
I got
week.
about 4 or 5 songs off there that I enjoy. I do got about 4 or 5 songs off of there I enjoy.
I can go front to back. That's 2 for me. And then we gotta go Carter 3.
Okay.
But I can go front to back with that, Like Father, Like Son. No problem.
Like I said, I'm not because I got another, like I like I'm Not a Human Being. I like the first one. The first one with Gonorrhea, With You, Popular, all of those. I like the first one. The second one, I was like, But, and then, like I said, I think my list would have went Carter 2, Carter 3. I ain't got Like Father, Like Father, Like Son might be 5th. Because I like the Carter 1. I like the Carter 1. Carter 4, Carter 4 was cool too. Carter 5, I listened to like 3 songs off Carter 5. I ain't listening to Funeral. I ain't listening to that. I'm Not a Human Being. That was cool. The Rebirth album really didn't get that shot outside of Drop the World. Drop the World was him and Eminem. that's why I put that poll up. Which song was better, Drop the World with featuring Eminem or No Love featuring Lil Wayne? Which one was better? Because they both ripped each other's. They both ripped each other's songs.
Which one won that poll?
I think No Love.
Yep. Okay. That sounds about right. I was about to say, bro, you can't beat No Love. No Love went hard, bro.
No Love went hard. I think No Love won by like, I think it was like 60-40. I think it was like 60-40. No Love over Drop the World, because Eminem verse on Drop the World, that man, went in on that one. But Wayne's verse on No Love, yeah. And they do good songs together. When they did Forever, when it was the remix with him and Drake and Kanye, all of them did Forever. They work well together. But Drop the World, and yeah. So, but yeah, Wayne, Carter 2, and then favorite mixtape was No Ceilings. Favorite mixtape is No Ceilings.
No doubt.
No Ceilings.
No doubt, bro. If you grew up in the hood, bro, and you ain't listening to No Ceilings, bro, something is absolutely wrong with you.
When that mixtape dropped, when Nicki said first female rapper made $1 million off a mixtape, I was like, I know Wayne made $1 million off of that mixtape. I know he had to make $1 million off that mixtape.
Man, I don't even know if people was making money off of mixtapes back then for real like that.
They could have sold that as an album and it would have sold. But it's like, because I watch RDC World and they just dropped that video yesterday where it was like, if Lil Wayne took your beat, back in the day, if Lil Wayne took your beat, it was a rap. It was like, that's not your song anymore.
No, for real though. Like,
it wasn't.
Hey, if he hopped on it, it was a rap, bro, and did a whole tape. Oh no, bro. You can hang that up.
That was a Tory Lanez that's doing it now with Chicks Tape.
He kind of
do. He do it with the singing side of Chicks Tape. He's doing it with that, and I like Chicks Tape. I think Chicks Tape 3 or 4 was one of my ones. 5 was cool, but
Tory Lanez is definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, he's
in my top 5, bro.
I love that. I had loved that style, but Wayne, when he dropped No Ceilings with DOA, Swag Surf, Wasted. I don't even play the original Weather. I play the Street version. I play Lil Wayne version. It's like, Let's Do It. He murdered Let's Do It.
Man, murdered. I literally listened to that like 2 days ago.
But
I swear.
When
like 2 days ago, I was bumping it.
When they released it on Apple TV, on Apple Music, I was like, what? Instant download. It's going to the cart right now.
Whole tape.
I
need that.
Throw it in the bag, all of this. I was like, bro, look. He came on everybody's beat. He took your song, Swag Surf. Now, Swag Surf, you can play the original, but I don't care. Wayne rapped on your song is that popular. Wayne rapped on it, and I love all the Drop series. The Drop 3 is one of my favorite. Mm-hmm. Dedication 2. I'm like, I'm listening to all of those mixtapes, but ain't nothing going over No Ceilings. Nothing going over No Ceilings.
No. That's my favorite mixtape of all time, bro.
Ooh, that mixtape was godly. That was godly when it came out. Everybody had it on the iPod, Zoom, whatever you had. We had it on there.
Man, MP3, man, everything.
Didn't matter.
Had it on my PSP.
Yeah,
everything. It was on everything, bro.
That mixtape. When did No Ceilings come out? Hold on. When did No Ceilings come out? I got to see this one because we was. That's a good one. No Ceilings mixtape album. No Ceilings came out 2009. We was in 9th grade.
2009. I was about to say 2008. It was 2009.
We was in the 9th grade when this thing came out. Oh yeah, that's perfect timing. That's perfect timing.
Perfect timing, bro.
You couldn't play a high school game without that song. You without that Let's Do It. When Let's Do It came out off of that mixtape, it was a rap. It was a rap.
Facts.
Because Flocka was on 10 at that point. Flocka was on 10.
10, bro. 10, bro.
And then that next year he dropped No Hands. Like I think that next year that he dropped No Hands. I'm like, bruh. Flock was at the top. Plies with Gucci and were wasted. That was,
man. What was that? That was the Roderick Davis tape. I mean, that was an album.
Now that's my favorite Gucci album, the State versus Roderick Davis. That was
that's what it was. The State versus Roderick Davis. Yeah,
that's my favorite Gucci album. That thing was different.
That's when he first went commercial.
Yeah, and with Classical, Lemonade, and he was
that Classical. Ooh.
What? Sheffield played that at their homecoming game. When Woodell played Sheffield. Woodell played Sheffield for their homecoming basketball game. Sheffield came out to Classical. They turned the lights down and played. I was like, they
might win. They might take this one.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Then they cut the lights back on, and I was like, yeah, that opening song. I mean, yeah, Classical was. Gucci did his thing on that one. That was one of my Stupid Wild. That was one of them ones. Music, man. Whoo, 2009. 2009. Wayne dropped No Ceilings.
Man, back then, man, if you ain't had no beat in the car,
you was sick.
You was just riding wrong, man. You was just riding wrong.
Plug-in headphones. MP3 players were still around, but you got iPods, you had the Zoom, you had your cell phone.
Hey, you couldn't just have regular headphones, bro. Like the best headphones was the Zoom headphones.
Yes.
Them was the best headphones. They was slapping. They had the bass in there and it'd be rattling in your ear, bro. You had to have them with the magnet on the back of them.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Man, I had that Zoom and I missed that Zoom. Both of them I just had music all on there. I'm talking about I had the Lido mixtapes. Then when Lido and them dropped Step Brothers, when they dropped Step Brothers, the first one, it's like, bruh, that's a lot of music. That was great.
I had LimeWire on lock. I had everything that was dropping.
What? LimeWire, and I had LimeWire, I had BearShare, I had all them jumps. I was like, bruh, LimeWire, I downloaded everything. I put everything on there. That thing corrupted the whole computer.
Man, I swear, man, our computer was a piece of junk when I got done.
Oh yeah, LimeWire.
Man, well, I had LimeWire, FrostWire, BearShare.
Yup, I had all of
them. Was Rhapsody a thing?
Yep.
Was it Rhapsody? Yeah, man, it was.
Man, you talking about viruses everywhere. I put so many viruses on that computer.
Look, bro.
We had to clean that junk multiple times because we put so many viruses.
Pop-ups.
What? Man,
we couldn't afford no antivirus software.
Oh no.
It was a wrap.
Wasn't none that coming. Download that and then you were skeptical. Anyone that downloaded too fast, I was like, every time the one that downloaded too fast, it was the Bill Clinton. It was the Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that one. That thing
every fucking time.
Every time it downloaded like 3 seconds, I did not have sexual relations.
And then at one point, it was Soulja Boy, crank that Soulja Boy. Like you'll click on a song and be like, bro, this ain't the song. It's fucking crank that'll start playing on some random shit. And I'm like, bro, look, what's going on?
Oh yeah, but when he dropped crank that Soulja Boy, that changed. That changed
the whole game, bro. That changed the whole game, bro. Bro, you couldn't get on MySpace and not see Superman nowhere.
That silly song is a silly song. Brought crank that Batman, crank that Spider-Man. This man did Bird Walk. He did all of this off of crank that. Blew completely up. YouTube, that video dropped on YouTube. It was a wrap.
Dominated, bro. He dominated the entire industry, bro. Matter of fact, bro, I got to see what Crank That Soulja Boy is at on YouTube.
It gotta be.
I have to see this.
It has to be.
Crank that 500 million.
It is like.
And this was 12 years ago.
I think
12.
the only people videos I've seen more that was music, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson got like 780 million, 800 million. Michael Jackson, Prince, like people like that got those type of numbers. Crank that 500 million. You know how many, if he dropped that video, if Soulja Boy himself dropped that video, you know how much money he made off of $500 million? 500 million views off of YouTube.
Back then.
Back
then too, bro. Like, and he did drop this on his page.
Oh yeah, so he received all of that.
Like that's just mad crazy, bro.
He took over dances across the world playing his music. He took dancing to a new level. It's fun to do choreographed dancing. It's fun to just be silly, just be silly.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how he developed his beat. He's a better beat maker. He's good at making beats. So seeing that develop, but bro, the music we listen to, I think that also gives you a better understanding for what you doing with your videos now. You was like, I remember the music we had and the stuff that the videos that we showed the No Hands video. These folks is basically having a hotel party and just told his homie, hey, record us in here turning up for the party. That's all No Hands.
That's it, bro.
That's all it
was. That's it, bro.
And I told Wale and Roscoe, hey, bro, y'all got a verse? Bet. We're gonna come in here, drop this verse, but we had a hotel party. You can't tell me the party stopped when the video stopped recording. You can't tell me the party stopped.
Oh no, you done already had too much fun. You gotta keep it going.
What? You got all these women in here, you got drinks and everything. You can't tell me that after we stop recording, everybody go home. That's a lie. We turning this month. What? But you see it, it's a regular, it's literally a bachelor party. And they rapping. They rapping in a bachelor party. Is it?
Shit's so crazy, man. Shit's so crazy thinking about like where things were and like where they're at now. It's like, man.
10 years.
What's gonna be next, bro? Like something is gonna change again, and it's about to change soon.
Yes. But the way technology and I think the way our generation and generation after us thinks, the entrepreneurship and the amount of working for yourself or working by yourself is going to increase so much because we have a sense of, we was like, man, bro, most of these employers don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Mm-hmm. When you come to work, you come not, because if you lose, I got somebody that want to work. That's somebody that want to work. So
right.
It's a lot of us that betting on ourselves now, and they seeing that we're wanting to bet on ourselves. Now they want to raise the price of us living. They want to raise. They was like, hey man, if you come back to work, I'll give you this. You ain't got to be now. You want to get us incentives we've been wanting because now we found out ways to survive on our own, like we were supposed to do.
Right.
So now we know how to do it. Now you want to give us more incentives. Hey, I know it say 15 an hour, but I can get you 20. And because now you want us to come back and do something for you that wouldn't have happened. COVID has done a lot of things bad. A lot of things bad. COVID brought out a lot of entrepreneurs.
Facts that it has done, man. And even I heard a theory the other day. You know, I'm not opposed to it or anything, but when you look at things, bro, you know, us having an education was never supposed to be a thing to begin with. And then not only, you know, not having an education, then they started to create, oh, well, if you stay pursuing an education for, you know, X number of years, then you receive this piece of paper, you attain this knowledge, then you get this, you get that, you know what I'm saying? You just keep going and going. And like our people obtaining like doctorate degrees and things like, bro, that's like unheard of for them. They're like, oh, fuck. Now we have all of them trying to complete every stage of school. What do we do now? We have to create something else. Like, you know, they're in a frenzy, bro. Like we're starting to see just a handful more of Black entrepreneurs, people, they're actually making good money. They're moving to these neighborhoods and things like that, bro. That's why you got people like Elon Musk that's trying to create an entirely new planet. He's trying to create somewhere for people to live on Mars. Like,
right.
Come on, bro. It's crazy, bro. They just trying to figure out new ways to pick up and leave, bro. It's always been that way, bro. They try and leave us behind or keep us at a certain level, bro. And like they keep elevating and finding different things, bro. But hey, I low key still mess with Elon though. Like that is a very innovative man right there. Like,
The thinking in it is in the innovative thinking. That is commendable in that perspective. The reasoning behind it,
very much.
The reasoning behind it, okay, I got questions with, but what you're actually thinking doesn't sound too bad. But the way you're going about doing it, all that, I don't agree with none of that. But the idea is a good idea. The idea is a nice idea. But yeah, just the reasoning behind it is terrible. So it's different, man. But
it's the world we living in, bro.
It's the world we live in.
Sad reality right there.
Yep. I watched, like I said, one of my favorite battle rap bloggers that I watch. He was like, if you don't make on the world this big, you don't make enough money, you don't deserve to live. The world is big, you can't make. The world is big, you can't find nobody, no way to make money. It's so many ways to make money out here. So many ways. It's like, man, better just gonna take some sacrifice. That's all it is. But like you said,
that's all it is, bro.
Doing what you're doing. If it's something that you love to do, you ain't working. You're not working at all. So all of that, it brings it back to, like you said, you're doing something that you want to do. You got a lot. What's some of the things? I know you. I'm not gonna let you like tell like full details. But do you got some projects coming up in the spring or like next year that you're waiting on? You got some bookings coming and stuff like that.
Man, I'd say, man, I got, feel like I mentioned it earlier, but I do have a series coming. It's a very, very interesting series. Just like a small little reality TV series. I got that dropping actually next month. We're planning to get that out for the world to see.
Okay, cool.
And just to be on the lookout. I have a client, and after we've done quite a few things together, so hopefully y'all will get to start seeing a lot of those things surface pretty soon. I can't touch on it because of contracts, but they're there.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I feel you on that one.
Man. You gotta secure the bag, man.
Oh yeah,
one word, man. They get you sued.
What? And I was like, that costs way more than what it needs to be. So I ain't even gonna go down that road. Keep your mouth shut and you good. But yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, it's been great, man. It's been great catching up. Like I said, it's been a long time. We deviated from everything, went back to music, come back and everything. Yeah. And like I said, that music background that you get and getting to where you at now, I can understand seeing how the music has expanded your mind into doing different things. So that is that's just, like I said, just great to see. Glad that social media and everything was able to bring people together. So now, like I said, I can keep up with you. I can keep up with all the people that I grew up with, and seeing, like I said, seeing everybody elevating their life. That's all it's about. That's all it's about.
Yes, sir. And you know what I'm saying, man. Once we get off of this call, man, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, just keep tapping in with me, bro. And I'll make sure I'm doing the same. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get some work done together. Oh, yeah, I am planning a couple trips up there anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, just to network and meet a couple people. But we got some things to actually work on, man. And we just, in this industry, bro, we got to stay in touch, bro. Like what we're doing, what I'm doing is different from what you're doing, but like they all still coincide, man. And it's something that we can still help each other out with.
Definitely.
At the end of the day.
I 100% agree with that. 100% agree. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we definitely gonna link with all of that. Because, man, it's so much out there, and I love sharing my platform with, especially with people that I know, that I really know. It's like that is the greatest thing. That's why a lot of the stuff that I want to do, I want to include people in it. And like you said, if it works out, it's cool. If it doesn't, I understand that as well. But it's just good to be able to talk to somebody that has some of the same similarities in what they want to do, and being able to bring those together, even if it's in different aspects. It's just something that, like I said, that's just something great that any one of us would like to do. In the entertainment business, right. Like I said, entertainment business, you get you a good group, it's always beneficial. It's always gonna be something good you can get out of that. So, man, yeah, right. It's definitely linking up, getting some stuff done, everything. Y'all will see a lot of things coming out next year. I'm telling you that now. It's gonna be, got some stuff that's got to be planned, that's gonna get done. It's a lot. It's gonna be a busy year next year. That's for sure.
As it should be, bro. You got to put in that work in the beginning, man, and all. It'll be way beneficial in the long run, man, and maybe even the short. You just have to put the work in, bro.
Yeah, and
for real.
And yeah, watching y'all, and like I said, every time I talk to y'all, what y'all tell me on how I can help myself and even help others and stuff like that, I take all that into account. So trying to get into that mindset to do it better and make sure, like, next year or even next week, next day, how do I change my process? That way, when New Year starts or anything starts, I'm ready to roll. Let's go. Let's get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be able to take some wins, take some losses, and like I said, just get back up. All of us.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna take more L's than W's. I'm telling you that, man. I've taken a lot, I've lost a lot, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do, man. But I don't look at them as losses always, bro. There's always a positive in every negative, no matter what, man. I always, at least that's what I tell myself, man. I just try to remain as positive as I can, bro, and just work through it, bro. Because it all always comes together.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how down you get, whatever the case may be, you made it think you lost everything, man. Like, bro, like before I even went into the full-time stage, bro, I lost my job, bro. Like, I was in Memphis. I lost my job. I had literally just spent probably $8,000 on camera gear. So I done wiped out all my money.
Yeah.
Everything. My lease was up that month. Everything. Lost my job. What did I do? I just picked up and moved to Atlanta, bro. And I've been full-time committed to what I'm doing ever since. Did I think I'd make it out of it? No. Nah, bro, because I ain't have a plan, you know what I'm saying? Or anything. But what I did have, bro, is the fact that I manifested that situation. It just didn't come on my terms or when I thought it would happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so as that was happening, bro, because I had manifested it, I was mentally prepared.
Right.
Physically and having the tangibles I needed to do so, no, I didn't have any of that. But mentally, I was prepared, and that's all I needed to step into what I was trying to get into. And so, I haven't looked back. I haven't had a job in just 2 years now, man. I've been freelancing and started a company, bro. Like it's been a journey for sure. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we out here.
Yeah, man, I can understand that completely. And like I said, everything, it works out when it needs to. So can't complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not one bit. Like I said, you made it through that, and you're gonna continue making it through. So can't complain about that. Not at all.
Yes, sir. Well, man, it was really good talking to you, bro. Like,
same here, man. Same here.
Man, it's real good to catch up with you and everything, man. And my line is open to you anytime, bro.
I feel that respect is the same way on my end. You got anything you go ahead and plug in any of your socials, anything like that, so people can check out some of your work and everything like that. Also, text it to me. It's gonna be in the end of the video, all of his socials and everything. But go ahead and shout out your production and everything, man.
All right, so name of my company is DearWhoProductions. If you want to check out any of that work, it's on IG. You just type in DearWhoProductions. Yes, it's DEAR Who WHO Productions. And also, if you want to check out the website, which you'll find just about everything that we've done, just DearWhoProductions.com. If you just want to see some of the things that I've worked on personally, then my personal website is just DeionJames.com. And yeah, man, that's about it, bro. You know, I'm gonna shout out the websites. That's why I need that traffic. Hit those websites.
That website link. Hey, I'm gonna put the website in the end. Y'all go look at the websites and y'all go tune in. And any future people that want anything recorded, videos or stuff like that, and you're in the music entertainment, any type of that business, this is somebody that you can hit up and be able to work out something with them. So I encourage all you guys that want to get into that and just want to hear what he has to say, or like I said, wants to work with him on a project. All that's gonna be available for you at the end. So you guys, once again, my homie Deion, he came on and talked with me today. I do appreciate it, really do appreciate it. You guys, make sure you guys go look at the website. Everything for him. Like I said, man, I appreciate you coming on, talk to it. Respect. I know you got stuff you gotta go do. I understand it's business. You gotta keep the money going. Gotta keep the money going. So it's all good.
Sir.
It's all good. So everybody, this has been another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. Once again, I want to thank my homie Deion for coming on and talking with me. This video will be coming out soon, and just keep this journey going. Subscribe to the channel. Next week, something new will come out. And once again, this has been another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing, and I'll see you guys again next week.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?